Hello, and welcome to part 16 of Ranking of Saturn. We have 3 more games to rank today. A sports game, a shooter, and an FMV adventure game. Nice, diverse selection there. Also, in this part, we will reach our first major milestone of 50 games. We are currently sitting at 47 ranked. Today we will rank our 50th. So let's get to it. Let's get rid of this. Bring up the mage well. There it is. And so our first game we're going to look at today is a golf game. To be more specific, it is another Arc Developments and US Gold title. For those of you who don't remember, Johnny Bazooka-Tone, one of our lowest ranking games, the third currently worst game that we have ranked, was developed by Arc and published by US Gold, so not expecting much from this. And this game is World Cup Golf. This case I've got is a little bit ratty. Whoever originally owned this game did not take care of it very well. Or maybe it was taken care of, but then was traded in to a shop that didn't take care of it. Whatever, it's complete. I've got the manual. The disc works. That is, I guess, good enough. Anyway, close the disc drawer. Drive. Headphones on. Excuse me, is there a weird noise? Okay. No, okay, it's gone away. There was a weird buzzing in my ears for a moment there. I wonder what was causing that. Oof. That was a weird click. What was that for? Hyatt Dorado Beach. So, let's have a look at the history of this game. World Cup Golf Professional Edition was originally a 3DO release and was later ported to PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and Philips CDI. So, this game ran on a CDI. That gives you a good idea of what this game's capable of. Ooh. Some extremely crunchy looking FMV. So, we have looked at several golf games so far. And, I say several, it's like 2? Is it like 2? I forget how many. I don't remember, it's either 2 or 3. I do not remember how many golf games we've played so far. But this one is unique. As this one is, well, you're gonna see. Review player. Well... Oh, let's make a new player. Oh, we've got stats. We have stats, everyone. Handicap. What does handicap do? I don't know what handicap does. Oop. Hang on. How do we get the handicap? Oh, there we go. Oh, you've got to circle around. That's terrible. Oh, damn it. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's change it to a girl. Play golf. One club, one putter. Match play. Medal. Skins. World Cup golf. 4-ball medal. Foursome medal. What about me? Where's me? Aha. Blue. 2 or more players are required. Okay. J block.
Hole 1. Par 4, measuring 360 yards. A gentle dogleg right. The key shot is the drive, which should be kept left to ensure an open approach shot. The daring can cut the corner a little, but watch out for the lemon and lime trees.
Thank you for that. Oh yeah, check it out. So, have you noticed what's different about this game yet? So you notice that the course, the background, is pre-rendered. It's not, the game doesn't actually render its golf course in real time. So we've got to try and... Okay. I don't know what this is meant to do. There we go, that's what I wanted. You are here. We want to aim there. We want to aim here. It's a nice preview of later in the course. Okay. Because we're dealing with pre-rendered backgrounds, we can't freely look around, at least not as freely as we could in the previous games we looked at. So we have all these special tools to help us figure out where certain things are. Foot position, okay. I don't know why we've got this second window of our golfer. There we go. Whoop. That's right, it's an FMV golf game. Yes, they made an hook. They made an FMV golf game. Oh, is this player controlled as well? Oh, it is. Okay, it is player controlled as well. I thought I'd selected a CPU opponent, but apparently not. Fair enough, whatever. So we seem to be playing a two-player game by accident. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, so we've got to aim, try and figure out what it is we're looking at on the horizon. It's there. There. Ooh, that's way off shot.
That one's got wet.
Try again, shall we? Why are you having such a hard time hitting the ball? Huh. Our ball slowly approach. Oh my god. Okay. That's got to be too much. It's out of bounds.
Well, that was a bit of a mess.
The main problem with this style of golf game is it's really tough to tell what the fuck it is you're shooting at. Because the camera can't follow the ball, you can't really track its movements as well, so you're like, what the fuck is happening? This leads to a lot more guesswork. Out of bounds again. Cool. 44 yards. Okay. Can I change my... I'd like to change my clubs. Can I change the club? Can I change the club? A driver. Okay, how do I make it not a driver? Yep, not helpful at all. Oop, oop. There. That there-ish. That does nothing. Cool. A button does nothing. For some reason the shoulder button brings up that. X does nothing, Y does nothing, Z does nothing. B brings up the menu, that's useless. How does somebody change their clubs, please? Okay. Let's hit really gently.
Great shot.
My word.
Okay. 3 yards. Wow, that was very close. Oh, look at this. Look at this reverse angle. That's interesting. Okay, so you can save the hole. You can save mid-hole, which we're not going to do. Oh, cool, we missed. Excellent. Good stuff. What? I don't understand the power gauges in this golf game. Okay.
That's a disastrous hole.
Yes, it is. This is a disastrous game. Let's try again.
Hole 2, a par 5, 530 yards. A gradual curve right. After 2 woods, the key shot is an approach shot to a well-bunkered green. On this hole, the golfer can loosen up and at the same time, maybe catch a birdie.
I will say this game has extremely chill vibes. Can I accidentally changed my club at some point, but I don't remember how. Okay. I don't see what this is meant to do. I don't see what this is, how this is useful. This weird little window of just my golfer's sprite. Doesn't make any sense. I guess you just can't seem to figure out how to change my club. Again, X, Y, Z, left and right on the D-pad do nothing. Holding A on the D-pad. Holding X, no. Holding Y, nothing. Holding Z, nothing. Shoulder buttons, nope. I guess we're just not going to change my... Not going to change my clubs. Okay. Oh, that's horrible.
I think that's a hook.
What if... Okay. Dead on. Look at that. Didn't seem to go much farther, though. Okay. Not bad. Yeah. Doesn't appear that what I actually do on that power gauge it feels like it doesn't actually have that much of an effect on what my golfer is doing. Okay. Again, the restrictions to the camera angles due to the pre-rendered background nature of this game make gauging things like angle and distance extremely hard. The game's trying to compensate somewhat by using this little like window in the top left to try and show you what kind of terrain the ball will land on. Theoretically, like out of bounds, in a bunker, fairway, green, in the rough. Okay. 155 yards, so if we're being forced to use a driver. About there. Might be a little bit too much.
That's found the sand.
Yet somehow that only went 47 yards. What a bizarre system. I do not understand how this power gauge works. What does the game want from me?
That's found the sand.
Maybe I chose a bad game mode? Maybe the reason why I can't change clubs is because of the mode I picked? Hard to tell. So I'm going to assume that red dot is like the recommended power of the shot. But then when I do that, the ball goes way too fucking far and then goes out of bounds. So you can't trust the red dot. So I'm going to go halfway. Okay, they chose this camera angle, which tells me almost nothing. Full power. Miss. Halfway. So here's the thing, a full strength shot with the putter goes 50 feet, but a half strength shot with the putter goes only a few inches. What? What is happening with this power gauge? Yeah, see, that only went 13 inches. What is happening? How does this power gauge work? Oh my god.
That's
What
a
a-
disastrous hole.
Okay, a 2/3 shot only went 5 inches that time. What the fuck is happening? Is it readjusting the maximum strength of the power gauge depending on the shot? Because if that's the case, that's not clear. Let's try a full strength one.
That's a disastrous hole.
This is terrible. Right, I'm going to quit out and see if I can change the mode quickly. Quit. It makes sense that they would port this game to the CDI, because this seems exactly the kind of game, the kind of golf game that the CDI would be able to play. Think about how you would have to build a golf game in order to make it work for the CDI. This absolutely makes sense. Practice. What's the options? Wind. No wind. Little bit of wind. Medium wind. Heavy wind. Let's do a little bit of wind. Flybys. I think they're talking about those FMV shots. Yeah, we'll have those on. Reverse angles, yes please, they're silly. Speech, keep the speech, no sound. Turn off your bad music, no. How much bounce? A lot of bounce, fair amount of bounce, little bit of bounce, whatever. Practice. Driving range. Player selected green, chipper selected hole, player selected hole. Oh fuck, did it just give us hole 1 again? Could we actually change the hole we wanted? Hang on. Oh, we can. Up and down on the D-pad, change the hole. Okay. What have we got? Oh, look, we got a one by a lake. Choose the one by a lake.
Hole 8, par 3, 185 yards. Water lies parallel to the fairway, but cuts in slightly before the green. There's a bunker on the right for those who have hydrophobia. Make sure you have enough club and play for 3.
I'm assuming this Hyatt Dorado Beach course is a real-life course. Otherwise they wouldn't be dedicating so much screen space to its branding. Right, I've got a 5-iron this time. Yeah, that's all the shoulder button seems to do. No, A, B, no. Still seem to not be able to change my clubs. Hang on, maybe I'm missing something. Let's just quickly... I'm going to check the manual. Surely there must be a way to switch between clubs. It's a very standard thing in golf games. This manual, by the way, is one of the thinnest manuals I've ever seen. This manual is a total of 19 pages, which is unbelievably slim for a video game manual, at least one released in Europe. Like, holy shit. This is basically a leaflet. Okay, here we go. Press C to view the shot dialog box. Okay. Select your club for the shot by moving the D-pad left, right to cycle through the club selection. What? Okay. Okay, here we go. So when this power gauge is up, press left and right to change your shot. So it's 164 yards, so we don't want something too much. A 5-iron seems perfect, actually. And then... Oh, God. What? Move the D-pad up and down to nominate the power of your shot as indicated by the percentage figure. Move to swing the meter and press the C button to begin your backswing. The golf ball icon starts moving clockwise around the meter. When the ball reaches the desired position on the meter, press the C button again to begin the forward swing. You must press the C button for a third time to execute your shot, as close as possible to the white ball marker at the base of the swing meter, which represents the point of contact between the club and the ball. If the marker stops to the left or right of the white ball icon, your shot will hook or slice. Huh, okay. So why would you not just have it at 100% the whole time? What? What is the actual benefit of moving this red ball? What is the point of it? Okay, whatever. 5-iron. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Come down, please. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect form. Okay, I was wondering what was happening there. Like, why is nothing appearing on the screen? Oh boy, yeah, we're not even on the green. Well, so much for a birdie. 18 yards. Putting wedge. 104 yards. Okay, 18 yards. What is that? 20, basically slightly less than 20%. Go 25. Whoop. Sorry, I was distracted by a fucking Windows notification that decided to appear the very moment I started my swing. Fuck off, Windows. God damn you. Let's try that again. Okay. Stop, please. Thank you. No more. Seven feet. Okay, so here we go. Having played one shot, everything remains much the same until you reach the green. Here you will notice a few differences. As with previous shots, the first decision is in which direction you are going to hit the ball. Once again, the ball will start its journey towards the crosshair. World Cup Golf supplies a mechanism for reading the greens. Press and hold the C button on the land slope indicator, LSI icon, and circle with an arrow in the middle. Hold the C button to move the LSI with the D-pad. The direction and size of the arrow are directly proportional to the direction and magnitude of the slope of the green. Yeah, not as effective as the by this point very standardized grid method used by most other golf games of the time. Okay, whatever. Let's go for it. Punch it. Fuck. I'll do one more hole, and then we'll rank this bizarre game. This is a nice one. Ooh, that's a really long one. Let's do hole 17. Look at that one.
Hole 17, a par 4, 415 yards. This hole is a dogleg left, requiring the drive to be on the right centre of the fairway. That's for the best approach shot, but if you want to cut the corner, which necessitates a strong drive, the approach becomes shorter but trickier due to greenside bunkers.
Okay. Man, golf games used to be fucking weird. Like, especially in the 90s. I feel like most golf games were very, like, standard and similar to each other in the 80s, and very standard and similar to each other after 2000. But in the 1990s, golf games went all kinds of fucking bizarre directions. Oh my god. Got FMV golf games, fully polygonal golf games, sprite-based golf games, golf games that are a combination of polygons and sprites. It's so much weird experimentation. Okay, good shot. But yeah, of all the different styles and methods of handling a golf game, this has got to be one of the most just bizarre and just poorly just FMV and pre-rendered backgrounds is not something that suits any kind of sports game. Just short of the green. Too far to the right of the green. Okay. I mean, it's like, I suppose at the time it would have been considered like an interesting idea. But I can see people who take like their golf games very seriously getting extremely pissed off at this just because of the sheer lack of information they're able to clearly like get because of this like extremely hard aesthetic choice. It's a bit too weak, that one. Four yards to the hole. So wait, what is... Wait. Oh, just in case you didn't know, here's where the hole is. Thanks, game. Oh, I see. So this is like how you're supposed to judge in what direction the ground is sloping. Based on the direction and size of the yellow arrow. It's supposed to tell you how the ground slopes and how severely it's sloping. Okay. So it's sloping that direction, so I'm going to aim a little bit over here to counteract the slope. What is it, 14 feet? There we go. Fuck. Just get it in there, damn you. Yeah, I'm done. This is enough. This is enough World Cup golf. This is a fascinating game, but not one that... I don't think this is a very good golf game. Okay, so where does World Cup Golf Professional Edition go on our list? Whoops. Copy. Well, let's start comparing it to the first golf game we see, shall we? Here we go, Pebble Beach. It's not as good as Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach, for all its flaws, is just a far more competent game of golf that gives you far more like effective information when you need it, and isn't, I wouldn't call it a slave to its aesthetic. Whereas this game very much feels like it is going out of its way to make your experience worse because of its aesthetic. So it's worse than Pebble Beach. It's worse than F1 Challenge. It's worse than Myst. It's worse than Clockwork Knight 2. It's a worse game than NBA Jam. I'm going to call it I do not like it as much as Virtual Hydlide. I like the vibe of the game. The game's got a very chill, relaxing vibe. You've got the steel drums, you've got the general, like, tropical or, like, subtropical style of the environment. I suppose that's where the golf course in the game is set, in a tropical or subtropical area. But apart from that, everything else kind of sucks. It's worse than Robotica. I think it's a less fun game to play than Bug. I would rather play Clockwork Knight 1. Would I rather play Iron Man, Exo Man, or War in Heavy Metal? No. No, I wouldn't. No. It's going to go here. It's going to be our new number 44 between Clockwork Knight and Iron Man. World Cup Golf Professional Edition. Congratulations, Arc Developments. You made a game that was better than Johnny Bazooka-Tone. Barely. What else did Arc Developments do? Let's have a look here. What is here we go. Arc Developments. They developed the wow, okay. They were something of a port house in the late 80s, early 90s. They ported the Capcom arcade game Forgotten Worlds to almost every Western microcomputer. They did it for the ZX Spectrum, the Commodore 64, the Amstrad, the Atari ST, and the Amiga. They also ported the Sega arcade game Crackdown to a bunch of Western microcomputers as well. They did the MS-DOS, Atari ST and Amiga ports of McDonald Land, also known as MC Kids. They were responsible for the Mega Drive and Game Gear ports of the Midway arcade game Arch Rivals. They did the Mega Drive, Game Gear and Master System ports of Bart vs. the Space Mutants. They also did the Master System and Game Gear and Atari ST and Amiga ports of Bart vs. the World. They ported Terminator 2 Judgment Day to the Game Gear and Master System, as well as the Addams Family game. And then it seems like Hurricanes for the Mega Drive and Game Gear was their first original game for a while. And Johnny Bazooka Tone after that, and World Cup Golf after that. After World Cup Golf, they did The Art of Fly Fishing, Volume 1 for Windows. Very, very... They did an MS-DOS game called Track Attack, and then finally put out their last game in 1997 for the PlayStation called 442 Soccer, which I have never heard of. Yeah. Arc Developments, not exactly a prestigious developer, but, you know, they did some work. Alright. Changing the cover art. Here we go. What's next? Okay, I see what's next. Okay. So, next game is a shooter. It is a sequel to a game we've already looked at. It is originally developed by Taito, and it is my personal favourite entry in the franchise. It is Darius Gaiden. Here's the box. Okay. This game's pretty damn good. At least I think it's pretty damn good. It's very silly. It's a big, big, big improvement over Darius 2. Not that the Darius 2 is a bad game, just that the Sega Saturn port is a bit disappointing. Acclaim, yet again, somehow managing to accidentally publish a decent game, despite their best efforts. Yes! It's that weird fish-obsessed shooter, Darius. Okay, so... Okay, sound effects. Yes, this is what I want. Let's check out these sound effects. Hang on, let's go all the way down. Okay, it's just bullets. Seems a little bit quiet to me. Hang on. This game is the source of one of my earliest online handles. Back in the early 2000s, when I was still starting to, like, really, truly get to grips with the internet, like, on like a regular basis. I'd been using the internet since like 1997, but I didn't really start getting onto the internet regularly until like 2001, 2002, and started making, you know, various online accounts as you do as a teenager. One of my earliest online handles I used to go by was Neon Spacefish. And there's a reason for that. It's because there are bosses in this game that are described exactly as that, as big glowing neon space fish. It's they're glorious to behold. I love that one. Look at that one. What a weird sound. So, I'm not good at shooters, so I'm going to turn this down to easy. Because I have no illusions. This is a relatively good, like, port of the arcade game. Oh god, just... There we go. Okay. Alright. I'm much better at Darius Gaiden than I am at Darius 2. Okay. Also, this game has kind of an incredible soundtrack. I don't know how well you can hear it, but there's a lady singing. Okay, occasionally you will be confronted by these large enemies with balls on their heads. You shoot them in the head and dislocate the ball, and then run into the ball. That large enemy becomes your minion. You can kind of do whatever you want. They will help you until they get destroyed. It's kind of great. So you should always try and detach the ball and collect it whenever you encounter such enemies. There's usually one per level. Okay, and they're gone. There we go. We've got lasers. Lasers are good because they've got penetrating power. They can fire through multiple enemies at once. Okay. Golden Ogre. Check this thing out. It's a giant fish. The giant piranha. Awesome. Look at this thing. Having the lasers makes this boss fight a lot easier. So you can just continue to do damage to it regardless of what it's firing at you. Oof. It'll wave its tail to force you back. Oh god. Woo! So whenever it does this, you can kind of just shoot through these tiles. because the laser allows you to do that. Oh, get out of the way. Continue to hit it with missiles while it's firing its laser. Incoming shots. Whoa. So I've got a shield which will soak up some hits for me. There we go. And eventually it explodes into multiple pieces. Now we have to choose our next level. Let's go to the ocean. Zone A is over. We are now rushing into Zone C. Be on your guard to fight more alien fish. Okay, here we go. Triple lasers. Oh god. Ooh. We're going underwater. Here we go. Right, refill my shield. Okay, we've got enemy with a ball in its head. Oh fuck. Wasn't sure what part of the background I could touch and what part I couldn't. Oh god. This is where I start dying horribly because all my power-ups have been taken away from me. Fuck off. Okay. Okay, thank god. Luckily the game takes mercy on you a little bit. Out of my way, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh no, a starfish. Crap, I missed that red enemy. So I missed the weapon power-up it would have given me. There we go. King Fossil is approaching fast. What kind of enemy is King Fossil? It's this dude. Was he kind of salmon? Some kind of carp? Oh god. Okay, we've got one fin. Destroy his other fin. Ooh, back up! Oh god. Oh shit, I've lost the lasers, so now we can't penetrate. Okay. Try and destroy his fins. Oh fuck. Damn it. Not doing too well. But that's okay, that's to be expected. It's a Darius game. Oh god damn it. What is that? Oh, those were bullets. Those little golden flecks. You've got to avoid those. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's ignite a bomb. Let's just get this guy. Okay. That guy's annoying. Let's go for E. It's weird space junk level. Rushing into Zone E. This game also came out on the PlayStation, I think. Oop. Oh god. We've got this big rotating piece of space junk. Fuck. Damn it. Another one of these starfish things. So you get to a point where it becomes really difficult because you just don't have the firepower to clear the enemies. Which means you're far more likely to take a hit. Oh my god. It just becomes this continuously losing proposition. Yeah. You can't seem to speed up the countdown at all, which is a shame. But what you can do is plug the controller into controller port 2, because player 2 has separate credits. Now we're playing as the player 2 ship. Unlike in normal shooters where both player 1 and player 2 share the same credits. Oh my god. Really should be using my bombs more often. I've basically got no firepower. Electric Fan is the name of this boss. Oh, there's more of these fucking multiplying ball things. Oh god, it's a thing. What the hell is that? Are those clownfish? Oh my god. Is this alien? Is this alien an alien anemone? Is it a sea anemone? What's the thing that clownfish live around? Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Just make it stop. Where was I supposed to go? Might as well use it. Oh no, he's still going. He's still alive. He's doing... Oh, he's releasing stuff. He's sucking everything in. Just use it. Doesn't matter. I've got 0 strength because I've got no weapon power-ups anymore. I love how every single boss just explodes into a psychedelic nightmare. What's this one? This one looks more interesting. Rushing into Zone H. Be on your guard. Oh god. Alright. Something happened. Couldn't tell you what. But it's cool. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we missed that blue enemy. Oh, god damn it. If you ever think you're about to die, use a bomb. Which in this game is kind of constantly. God damn it. Oh my god. Stop it. I'm constantly being overwhelmed. This is easy. This is supposedly easy. No way I'm killing that in time. Not with my wimpy little bullets. Oh god. No. Oh, fuck. Sorry for anyone who's suffering epilepsy watching this, but holy shit! I'd forgotten just how intense the flashing was in this game. I did not remember. What are you? What the hell are you? Oh, you're a squid! Use all my bombs because with this extremely low level of firepower, I'm going to die soon anyway, so I may as well use them. Whoa. Oh god. Stop. No. No more. Right, last credit. Assuming I've got to hit this arm, but this arm spends almost no time on screen. Okay. Good enough. It sheds its outer shell, which does something, I assume. I'm just going to keep hitting it with bombs, because it's the only, realistic way I'm going to kill this thing anytime soon with my extremely weak shots. Okay, I thought I could thread the needle between those homing shots, but I obviously couldn't. M. This is our last life, I believe, so next time we die, it's game over. Oh god! Shit! Hang on, I want that. Give that to me. fucking kidding me? What is with all these asteroids? Oh, jeez. Yeah. much, I don't know. I think it's an easier game than Darius 2, but, oh god. Hang on. Switch back to controller port 1. Anyway, that's Darius Gaiden, or Gaiden, or however you want to pronounce the word. I've heard people pronounce it both ways. Neat. A neat, interesting, very visually, very, very visually interesting shooter. That is cool to go back to now and again, even if you're not very good at it. Oh, Darius Gaiden. Where do you belong, Darius Gaiden? Well, let's start with where the previous game was, Darius 2. I like it a lot more than Darius 2. Darius 2, I think, is a much, I don't know, gameplay-wise, a less interesting game. And also, the Saturn port is just kind of not great in general. The whole zooming in and zooming out thing is just kind of a bad solution. They should have... Like, there are 4x3 versions of Darius 2. Those exist. Darius 2 was ported to platforms that could only output 4x3, you know, and couldn't zoom in and zoom out. So I don't know why they couldn't have just done that for the Saturn version. The whole game's original arcade ultra-wide presentation is preserved, which means you have to zoom in order to actually, like, be impressed by any detail, but then you lose all of the, you know, the benefits of being able to see what's fucking shooting at you and where you need to be shooting. Or you can zoom all the way out to see where the enemies are, but then the game looks like shitty and fucked up. So not a great solution. The Saturn version of Darius 2. I think it's a better game. I think it's a better Saturn game than Time Warner Interactive's Virtua Racing. I think it's a better game than Cyber Speedway. It's a better game than Street Fighter the movie. It's a better game than both versions of Virtua Fighter 1. I like it more than Hebereke's Papa Ito. It's a far more interesting single-player experience than Worms. If you've got no one to play with you, Worms is dull as fuck. But Darius Gaiden works extremely well in single and multiplayer. I think it's a better Sega Saturn game than the Sega Saturn version of SimCity 2000. Because as much as I like SimCity 2000, the Sega Saturn port is not great. Not very fun to play if you have access to better versions. I think it's a better experience than Virtua Cop 1. Do I like it more than I like the Parodius collection? I think I do. I would rather play Darius Gaiden than play the Parodius collection. Yes, I would. Would I rather play Darius Gaiden or Shinobi X? No. I have more fun playing Shinobi X than I do playing Darius Gaiden. Which means Darius Gaiden is our new number 6. Congratulations to Darius Gaiden for being a top 10 Sega Saturn game. For now. You know, it's funny, I've gone on, like, record as saying I'm not a shooter guy, yet that I have 3 of them. I have 3 of them right here in the top 10 right now. I'm not a shooter guy. 3 of them are in the top 10, but I'm not a shooter guy. No, I'm by the time that I'm thinking long before we are done here, we will have pushed at least 2 of these games out of the top 10. I think by the time we're past the halfway point of this series, Darius and Parodius will be on the other side of 10. At least. I can think of at least 4 games to play that we have not yet seen yet in the Saturn library, in the European Saturn library, that are better than Darius Gaiden. So these will not stay in the top 10 forever. But they should enjoy it while they're there. Anyway, we are at 49 games. So let's move on to the 3rd and final game of the day. The 50th game we have ranked. So this next game is by a company called Warp. And the history of Warp is a strange one indeed. They were a very, very strange Japanese developer who made not amazing, but very conceptually very interesting games. Warp is a fascinating company. It's one of the original, it's headed by one of the original, I guess you could say, auteur game developers, like Japanese auteur game developers, guys who put their style and, I don't know, just bizarre ideas ahead of the actual enjoyment of the title. You know what I mean? Like their ideas and style were more important to them than making the game fun. Which you end up with some not good, but fascinating games. So the next game we're going to play is an FMV adventure game. The first 2-disc, multi-disc Saturn game. This game comes with 2 CDs in the case. And I'm very, very pissed off with the condition of this game. So let me get into it. The game we're going to play is D. And some motherfucking employee who worked for some video game retailer at the time, who handled trade-ins, has permanently damaged these discs. So when whoever traded this game in originally, I'm presuming they handed over perfectly fine discs, and then some twat, not his fault, it was probably his company's procedures, he couldn't not do it, decided that he needed to write all over these discs in permanent marker. I am fucking outraged. You see that shit? You see that? That is permanent marker. That shit does not come off. I'm extremely upset. I love the fact that they felt the need to write 1 and 2, oh my god, 1 and 2 on these discs and circle it, even though the discs are very clearly labelled as disc 1 and disc 2 already on the disc art. Boggles the mind, the decision-making process there. Also, they've put on one of these horrible, horrible silver security stickers. Now, I can never remove these security stickers. You know why? Because removing the security sticker will also damage the top of the disc. Due to the kind of sticker they are. These discs are irreparably damaged in a completely unnecessary way because of some twat handling a trade-in in, like, I don't know, 1997 or 8 or whatever, whenever these were originally traded in. Oh, God, just want to go back in time 15 years and find the guy and just fucking grab him and just shake him and say, why? Why do you do this? Anyway, it's too late now. The damage has been done. The best we can do is try to preserve the discs and prevent any more damage being done to them. At least they still work. At least they can still be read. Anyway, that's my rant over. Oh, another Acclaim joint. Here it is, there's their logo. Warp. Very strange company. Very interesting. What's the name of the dude who is in charge of Warp? Kenji Eno. That's his name. Richter Harris. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, that's loud. Audio balancing is all over the place in this game. Wow, Laura's got a pretty sick set of wheels. How does she afford that on a student's student's budget. But yeah, this is the introduction to D. Yeah. Kenji Eno, fascinating dude. He's dead now. He died... When did he die? 2013, so 11 years ago. Only 42 at the time. He died young. Fascinating guy. The kind of guy who wanted to make the games that he wanted to make and got really pissed off if any, like, publisher or, you know, platform holder tried to, like, tell him no. Made some potentially career-destroying decisions at certain points in his life in order to ensure he could make the games he wanted to make them. Okay, so Laura has been sent in to a hospital where her father has supposedly taken hostages, and she's been sent in by the cops to try and talk him down. Also, apparently Laura is like a student, apparently? Which, okay. She looks like she's in her fucking, like, early 20s, but okay. But that's fine, you can be a student in your 20s, it's perfectly fine. Some people do, some people go back to school. Alright, so we went into the hospital to try and find her father. Instead, she has been... she discovered this weird space-time ripple-looking thing, got enveloped by it, and now she's in this weird, creepy manner. This game is timed, by the way. This game has a time limit. I want to say it's 2 hours? I don't remember what the time limit is. I think it's a 2-hour time limit, real time. So, you got to get moving. I've finished this game before. I've definitely, yeah. At least twice I've finished this game. I actually have a, what is this? A bowl? What is this? Oh, my reflection. Okay. So, gameplay-wise, it's very similar to, say, the Mansion of Hidden Souls. I'm pressing directions on the D-pad in order to move in a direction, And then when I'm looking at something, I can press A to try and interact with it.
Laura. 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 This is your father.
Oh, Jesus.
Laura, go back. You must not cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind. Laura, go back. Come further and your world will be closed off from you. Laura, I'm...
So yeah, okay, so apparently we are... So yeah, apparently we are inside a world created by the mind of your father. So we're in some kind of reality that he has constructed inside his head and he has sucked you into somehow, or you have stumbled into. That is a bizarre concept that is somewhat explained by the end of the game. It's not a good explanation, but it's an explanation. That door is locked. This game also came out on PlayStation and PlayStation. I think it came out on MS-DOS, and I think the 3DO. I'm not sure. I don't remember. There might be a 3DO version of this. I don't know for sure. Oh my god. Just the transition is just so ponderous and slow. Walk forward, and she just in real time walks very, very, very slowly to the next stopping point. This game requires patience. Okay, there's like a spiked wall over there. What is this, a beer keg? Big barrel of beer. Okay. Step backwards. Oh my god, so ponderous. So yeah, time's still ticking. What is this? Oh, okay. I think that's a save. I think if I remember correctly, that pocket mirror is a way for you to save your progress, but it's limited. You can only use it a certain number of times before it breaks, and once it breaks, you can no longer save your game. I think that's how it works. I'm trying to remember. It has been literally years. Over a decade. This game is fucking loud. This game's audio mixing is wild. Yeah, this game's audio mixing is all over the place. It's either extremely quiet or extremely loud. Okay. So this game does have deaths. You can die. I believe hazards will give you one warning. But if I was to try and walk over to that hallway again, I believe the spiked wall would actually get me. And that would be a game over. Okay, for some reason that little piece of video ran at a very low frame rate. Very strange. Alright, let's try going up the stairs. Okay, nothing to the right of me. What's in here? Oh, it's a shitty jump scare. That's what's in here. Oh, multiple bodies in there. Whoever created this world in his head clearly has some skeletons in his closet. Sorry about that, that was terrible. Alright. Alright, we're in like a really nice room now. What are we doing? A fireplace. Okay. We can look at this tapestry? No? Can't interact with this tapestry. Nope. You can look at this though. No, okay, no, I remember now. That pocket mirror. The pocket mirror. It's not saves. It's not a save. It's a hint. It's a hint system. The pocket mirror, because what we saw in the pocket mirror was this set of drawers. And I believe, yeah, the pocket mirror will show you a visual image of the next, like, major goal you need to look for. And you can only use that hint system so many times. Okay, yeah. It's not, you're not saving by using the pocket mirror. This game might not actually have a save system. You might have to play through this game entirely in one sitting. One? Piece of paper. Maybe read the piece of paper? I don't know. Oh, you have to re-examine the chest of drawers in order to... Wait. Can I not? Can I not? Okay. Drawer number 2. Nothing. Drawer number 3. Nothing. Drawer number 4. Nothing. Come on, one left. Drawer number 5. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what are options? What other options do we have? Can we look at this somehow? Does this do something? No. Alright, there's no stopping point between that position and the door, so I guess we've got to walk back towards the door. I forget. Hang on. Let me check something. I did a 100% playthrough of this for my channel. Fucking gotta be well over a decade ago now. Hang on. Videos. Search. D. Yup. D, so you don't have to. When was D so you don't have to? Uploaded. The 1st of August 2010. 14 years ago. I uploaded that in glorious 360p. Hell yeah. Awesome. Very high quality. Anyway. No, no, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Okay, go back. Hang on. Go back into that room. I want to try looking at that fireplace. Oh, a key. We found a key. That key goes to something. Back away from the fireplace very, very, very slowly. Please. Hang on. So we can walk back over to the tapestry. We can walk... No, that's it. We can't even look at those that other cabinet in the room. It's not a point of interest. Okay. So is that this key for that locked door we saw down the stairs again, that we now have to walk painfully slowly down the stairs. Oh my god. I think. No, that's where the big spike wall is. Okay, let's try the locked door. Let's walk very, very slowly. Oh my god. For a game that has a very strict time limit on it, it really does feel a little bit frustrating when your character only moves at a snail's pace. Okay. Okay, the key is not for that. Huh. Do we dare try that room with the spike wall? Is that what we need to do? Hang on. Let's try looking at our hint mirror again. A bowl. That's a bowl. Okay. I think that's the bowl on the table over here. Can we use something with this? Can we use the piece of paper? 4 plus 2, or 4 to 2? Four to 2. What does that mean? 4 to 2. Four to 2. Is that the order in which we have to open the drawers in order for something to appear? A lot of this game's puzzles are not logical. They do not make sense. How would somebody know, without using the hint system, the extremely limited hint system, that they were supposed to do anything with that bowl of water? And if they were to do something with the bowl of water, why would they think to just drop a piece of paper into it? This is definitely a... this game suffers greatly from 90s adventure game logic. So it was 4 to 2 was the clue. So 4. Okay, then 2. Ooh, aha! It's a thing. It's a crank of some kind. No video game with puzzles in it is worth its salt unless at some point you find a crank. All the best narrative puzzle games have cranks. So I think we use the crank with the giant barrel of beer. I think the crank goes to the tap on the barrel, I think. Yeah, no rush. It's not like, you know, it's not like you've got a time limit or anything. Just walk very slowly. That's it. Baby steps. Okay. Yeah, this looks right. What an unpleasant noise. Okay, so I think we're supposed to take that as the spiked wall is no longer going to kill us. I personally wouldn't trust some weird rusty old mechanism to hold back a giant wall with crushing force, but I guess we've got no choice. $78. Whatever that means. Okay, some kind of weird hole. Can we use the key with the door? No, we cannot. Can we use the crank? No, we cannot. Let's use the hint mirror. The all-powerful hint mirror with a limited lifespan. What is it? It's a... Oh no, it broke. It's some kind of box with a handle on it. That's it. That was our last hint. We used the hint mirror 3 times and it breaks. So we need to find what looks like a box with a handle on it. With what looks like 2 spaces for numerical symbols on the face of the box. Boy. Did we see one of those? I don't think we did. Oh, this frame rate. Oh, struggle. Struggle, struggle, struggle. You know, you'd think pre-rendered videos would eliminate bad frame rates, but apparently not. Okay, is this door magically open now? No. Cool. Hang on. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use my own... Oh, you can't pause the game, by the way. There's no pausing. So it's not like you can give yourself extra time to think about it by pausing the game. Hang on. Okay, that's weird. Okay, apparently this key that we got should open this door, but I swear we already tried this. Did we not try it? I swear we tried it. No. I guess we didn't. I guess we didn't try it. Okay. Another incredibly loud moment from this game with extremely uneven audio balancing. Fuck. God damn. Here we go. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my god. So I guess we were supposed to get 78 somehow? Are you supposed to time this? Fuck. God damn you. Try again. $70. Fuck. No, you are supposed to time it. Oh no. Okay. So you're supposed to time both pulls, but the second pull rotates. So if you pull the handle the first time and it's a 5, when you pull the handle the second time, the number will continue to rotate 5 times. If you pull the handle the first time and it's an 8, when you pull the handle the second time, the number will continue to rotate 8 times. Get it? So okay, I need to roll a 7 and then a 1 in order to get it to land on 78, because the 1 will then continue to roll over 7 times. This sucks. This is terrible. Oh my god. This isn't fun. Who would do this? This is not a good puzzle. Oh my god. Okay, 70. Oh, I got it. 78. Okay, that's cool. So I guess if the second digit is already an 8 from the last time you pulled the handle, you don't need to pull the second digit again. Okay, that's a little bit forgiving. It's a little bit forgiving. I will thank the game for being at least that forgiving. Oh. Before we go, I want to check this skeleton out. This skeleton man stuck to the wall. I want to check him out. Hey there. Can I talk to you, sir? Oh, I see. His hand is in the wall. His hand is the hand we took the ring off, because it's through a hole in the wall and it's inside the box. I see. Ah. Okay. So I'm guessing now we can use the ring on that door? Oh my god. The fact that you can't pause, the fact that you can't save mid-game, the extremely limited hint system. This game is not forgiving at all. This is what I mean when Warp was known for making extremely interesting but also extremely unfun games. If you asked Kenji Eno to make his games more accessible so more people could enjoy them, he would probably tell you to fuck off if he was still alive. Seems like he was just that sort of dude. No compromises. Alright. Okay, this ring apparently does open this door. Loud noises. was dramatic. Also, where did that come from? It didn't look like there was any, like, giant concrete ball waiting to be deployed back in that room. Alright, we're now in an even more ostentatious room. Okay, bedroom. A very large bedroom with a dining table. Of course, like you do. What was that? Hang on. Okay. Chicken, rabbit, deer. I think that's meant to be a hint for a puzzle. No points of interest on that side of the room, which means we have to go here. Chicken up top, rabbit on the right, deer at the bottom. I didn't see what the animal was on the left, but I'm sure we can deal. Really? He does nothing. Nope. She automatically turns to face the ball. Anything on the right I can... Oh, yeah, okay, the camera focused on this. Why we couldn't walk to here from the fireplace, I do not know. Ooh, glowing bug. Okay, the drawer is locked. Can we look at the other drawer? Can we try the one on the left? No, key doesn't do anything. Can I look left or right? Can I try the other drawer? No? Cool. Alright, I'm going to figure out the solution. For my videos. Yeah. No. Part 3, please. Hang on, where the fuck is that? Okay, apparently there's a thing next to the bed that wasn't there last time I looked. Let's see if it's here now. Maybe we had to trigger a cutscene before it appeared. Oh no, maybe it was there. Maybe you could just only get to it from a certain position in the room. You couldn't walk to this thing from the fireplace. Only from the exact centre of the room. That was it. Yeah, it was chicken up top, rabbit on the right, deer at the bottom, which means that the horse has to be on the left. Does that unlock the door? What are we now? We're at 2 hours and 7 minutes. We won't play this for much longer. Oh, some very creepy stone heads, or some busts, I think they're called. Let's check out the busts. Why not? Stare at the busts, see if they do anything. No, not going to do anything. Can't interact with you. No. What about this bookcase? Can you do anything? Okay. I'm guessing there's like a missing book we have to place. So I'm guessing... Okay. Turn to face the door I want to go. Nope, can't do that from here. We have to back up. We have to walk back into the middle of the room and then try and face the door. Sure. There we go. Now I can walk towards the door. What is this? Oh, cool. Another room full of corpses. There's a key. I see a key. Give me that key. Oh no. Just take the key. Jesus Christ. I love the idea that this dead body is holding onto this key so tightly she has to smash its arm against the floor to make it release its grip. That's so silly. It's so silly. What else is in this room? Anything else in this room before we leave? No. All right, so we've got a key. Can we use the key with anything? That goes to the door. Can't look at the picture. The picture is meaningless. Which means we've got to walk. I guess this is technically the middle of the room. Can we look at the picture now? Nope. Okay. Walk towards the busts. Can we use the key on the busts? Nope. Nope. Can we smash the busts? Nope. Cool. Pointless. Can we use the key on the bookcase. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Is there perhaps a point of interest that we accidentally skipped because we have to be standing in a very specific part of the room in order to walk towards it? Let's try walking back a little bit. Can we look at anything else? Alright, I'm going to look for the last and final time, the final time, to see what the next solution is. Okay, examine that. Examine the bookcase. You go in here. You find the key. You walk back into the room with the weird painting. Oh, it's the drawers. Remember the two drawers where we saw the bug? Oh, no, wait. Okay, hang on. I've got to... This is dumb. I can't walk towards that door without first walking towards this door. Ugh. What a silly system this is. Okay, now I can walk towards the other door because I'm standing in the correct part of the room. Now we walk over to the two... Okay, no, don't look at that door. Just look left. Thank you so much. That's it. No, don't look at the... No. Walk over to the... No. Oh, fuck me. Okay, take a few steps towards the door. Then maybe we can look over at the drawers. Yes. Oh my god. Cool. Now look at the drawer. Now we can use the key we picked up, I think. Here we go. Aha! A book. Alright, now I bet we put that book in the bookcase. Now once we put that book in the bookcase, if something interesting doesn't happen, we're going to end this video. Look left, look over there. Stop, look to the right. Walk over there. Okay, extremely slowly walk over to the bookcase. No, don't. Oh, fuck me. Take a couple steps forward. That's it. Then look right. Take a couple steps forward. Then look left. Oh no, that didn't do it. I didn't do it. Nope, got to take a couple more steps forward before we're allowed to look at the bookcase.
Laura. Laura, what are you doing? Go back. Now. Laura, you can't stop me. Leave the hospital. Quickly. If you do not, you'll never be able to return to your own world. Do you understand, Laura? Quickly!
Oh, Jesus Christ. The audio mixing in this game sucks. I do like how though that a cutscene took place while just walking across a room that we've already traversed. I like that. That's like, it doesn't feel, it is scripted, but it feels like less predictable than just having it be like, oh, it appears once you solve a puzzle. Having it happen while, you know, you're traversing a space you've already traversed is an interesting way of doing it. Because it makes it more unexpected, I guess. Okay. Now we can use the book. Cool. All right. Oh no, this is the rotating room. This is the worst part of the game. I remember this because it fucking... Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's all of disc 1, by the way. That's all of disc 1. It is not a long game. We played through the entirety of disc 1 just now. That was, that's funny. Yeah, I think we'll take this opportunity to stop playing and rank it. Not a long game. Not a long game. So I think if I remember correctly how it handles this, because in order to switch the discs you have to open the disk drive, which causes the console to reset back to the system BIOS. So I think how this game handles disk swapping is when you reach that screen, it saves a very small file on your console that then when you try to load disc 2, the game I think tries to search B Monster. What's B Monster? Oh, Battle Monsters. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Laura. So yeah, at the end of disc 1, the game saves because the whole hard reset thing when you open the disk drive. The game saves a very small save file at the end of disc 1, which then disc 2 will try to detect. And if it does not detect that save file, disc 2 will not load. But I think the act of loading disc 2 deletes the save file. So I think it's a case of once you successfully load into disc 2, I'm pretty sure the save file then disappears after that. So I'm pretty sure that's how the game handles it. Okay. There's only one multi-disc game I know of that handles disc swapping without allowing the console to return to the BIOS. And I do not know how it handles it. That game is Deep Fear. Deep Fear lets you swap discs without switching back to the console BIOS. And I've never been able to quite figure out how it manages that, because opening the disk drive is a hard reset, basically. So how Deep Fear managed that, I'm still not quite sure. Anyway, where does D go on our list? Well, it's a very interesting game. But oh my god, is it a little bit tedious to play. I don't like it as much as Panzer Dragoon 1. I do not like it as much as Myst. I think Darius 2 is a more enjoyable experience, despite being, I think, less interesting, personally. Would I rather play Virtual Hide or D? Virtual Hide, D. Virtual Hide, D. Okay, that's hard. I know I'd rather play D than Clockwork Knight. I'd rather play D than Bug. I think D is more interesting than Digital Pinball. This is a case where, like, very similar to the Mansion of Hidden Souls, the Mansion of Hidden Souls is not a good game, but the nature of the characters and the story make that game extremely interesting to play. Like, it's hard to tear yourself away once you start playing the Mansion of Hidden Souls because of the nature of the world you are playing in. D is kind of a similar case where the game is not good, but it's so weird and interesting and just like uncompromising that you're kind of fascinated by it. Although I think I personally prefer the Mansion of Hidden Souls to D. I think I'm rethinking my position on Darius 2. I'm rethinking my position on Darius 2 and Virtual Golf, actually. Would I rather play D over Darius 2? Darius 2 is a far more competent game, gameplay-wise, like design-wise, but God, it's boring. I mean, D's pretty dull, but it's... Something can be dull without being boring. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. I don't know how to correctly use my words there, but it's D is a dull, slow-moving game that yet somehow manages to grab your attention. It's hard to describe. Oh, this is hard actually. Oh, it's definitely it's here somewhere. It goes here somewhere. Ooh. Okay, I'm pretty sure I would definitely prefer to play D. Like, say, you're on a desert island, you haven't played a video game for a long time, and you're offered, you can play one of two games, Virtual Hide or D. Virtual Hide is kind of a... That game is also interesting, though, because of how it's designed. Oh. You definitely say this about the Saturn's library, Saturn's Western library. There sure are a lot of bad but interesting games. Virtual Hide, bad but interesting. Mansion of Hidden Souls, bad but very interesting. D, bad but interesting. Boy, I'm gonna say it's the Sega Saturn, specifically the Sega Saturn version of Darius 2, is kind of bad because of how it handles the aspect ratio and the zoom in, zoom out mechanic, and how neither view is what you want, and it's kind of a bad implementation when they really should have just adapted one of the standard like 4x3 versions of the game. Like, Darius 2 is more of a tech demo than it is an effective game, than it is an effective port of Darius 2. And I just find Darius 2 just be kind of a dull game. Virtual Golf is kind of a generic golf game. Virtual Golf, another example of a game that is more of a tech demo than a compelling gameplay experience. D is just so strange and interesting, and I'm gonna say, actually, now I've thought about it, I'm gonna say D is going here. Yes, D goes between Virtual Golf and NBA Jam Tournament Edition. How are people supposed to make these choices? Like, what a fucking... Like, Darius 2 and Virtual Golf are by far better designed games mechanically than D, but holy shit, are they nowhere near as interesting to play. D is cool in a weird, bizarre way. It is, yeah. It's not a very long game. It's, God, what a weird game. What a cool but weird game. God. Anyway, I'm hitting save. We have saved. And we have officially now ranked 50 Sega Saturn games. At the moment, our current top 10 is, in first place, Sega Rally Championship. In second place, Galactic Attack. In third place, Rayman 1. In fourth place, Virtua Fighter 2. In fifth place, Shinobi X. That is a murderer's row of video games right there. Those first 5 games, all great, all amazing. Darius Gaiden in number 6. Number 7, Parodius. Number 8, Virtua Cop. Number 9, Theme Park. Number 10, SimCity 2000. If I had to divide this game into 3 groups: good games, mediocre games, bad games, I would say everything from Sega Rally to Hebereke's Papa Ito are good games. Everything from International Victory Goal to Digital Pinball are mediocre games, but there's something there. There's like, either they're exceptionally well designed mechanically, or they've got like really interesting art, like presentation, or really interesting stories. There's just something about them that is still makes them still worth looking at. And then down here you just have the trash. From Bug to High Octane is the dustbin of this list. Bug, trash. Clockwork Knight 1, trash. World Cup Golf Professional Edition, trash. Iron Man, Exo Man of War and Heavy Metal, trash. Johnny Bazooka Tone, trash. Off-World Interceptor Extreme, trash. High Octane, extreme trash. Yeah, so at 50 games, that's where we stand. Anyway, here's to the next 50. I shall see you next time. The next 3 games are interesting. Without giving it away, I can tell you there's a couple of stinkers, a couple of games that I fully expect to be like down here somewhere, maybe, and one game that seems like it would be somewhere in the middle of the pack, I think. I don't know, we'll have to play them first before I make my final decision on that. So, as always, my name is therealbluedragon. Thank you for joining me, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.